I don't know if I'm going to post this vlog or video or anything like that, so this could just be all deleted for all I know, but Josh and I are about to head to Travis Lake. So Travis Lake is kind of a well-known like area in Texas. There's some shopping centers and paths to walk and a lot of restaurants and stuff like that. A lot of people visit Travis Lake, but we haven't been there yet, so we were gonna go. Today is Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, so we were thinking of doing the gender reveal. We didn't know how to do the gender reveal, so we were thinking of going to Travis Lake and then trying to get a restaurant that has a patio so it overlooks the Travis Lake, and then when the sun's setting we can do like a big, not a big, but just kind of like a low-key romantic, just kind of Josh and I don't know, just kind of like a nice peaceful nice dinner like overlooking the sunset and everything was our idea. But of course the weather is kind of bad right now and it's gloomy, so who really knows. But Travis Lake is only like 20 to 30 minutes away, I think, so no matter what we were gonna go today, we just figured we might as well do like a open up the envelope that we have with the gender of the kid in it. So yeah, we were gonna do this at the cabin a couple weeks back, that cabin trip that we went on, but we already booked that cabin and had it all planned out weeks ahead of time, and we didn't know the gender then. It was too early to tell. There was no way for the doctor to know. We were kind of bummed because that would have been exactly what we wanted, is something like that, like really nice and peaceful, you know, on this secluded cabin stay that we had, and it was beautiful out the entire time and the cabin was gorgeous and everything, but of course that would only happen to us. It was too early to know what the gender was then. So we're trying to like make do with it, like do the best we can with what we have. It was either go to Lake Travis and try and do this like sunset dinner overlooking the lake, or we're just gonna do it at our kitchen table. So we're gonna make a day of it as best as we can. I think we were gonna get up early. My alarm went off and then I just snoozed it because I realized that Travis Lake is only like 20 to 30 minutes away, not super far away. But we got up, I went on just a short run. I just did like 2.3 miles or something like that. And then we did a Zoom call with Josh's family because no one was able to be together for Thanksgiving, so we set up this like little quick Zoom call. It was only like 15-20 minutes long, and then I showered and got ready, and then we are about to head out here shortly once I'm done vlogging this, essentially. Yeah, and then we're just gonna kind of explore. We're also going to this like Travis Lake area because if you don't know, Josh and I are looking for a house now. We talked to a few realtors and we've been just kind of here and there searching for houses, or at least areas, neighborhoods to live in. Yeah, Josh and I want to look in, I don't remember the town, if it's Lakeview or Lakeway or something. It's one of the towns right by Travis Lake. We wanted to kind of look at like housing costs too. We're thinking it's gonna be way out of our budget because it's like lake living. We wanted to just like check out the area also while we're out there. So we're kind of like getting a few things done on this little, you know, day trip. Alright, so today's kind of turned into a bust. We had all these plans to walk around Lakeway.
And
I was vlogging before.
Wasn't really any good parks or any good shopping areas over there.
Well, we stopped at a couple, but it was stores that I've never even heard of.
nothing worth spending more than a couple minutes.
Yeah. So then we went to this place called the Oasis, and it looks like a big shopping center. And we walked around it, and everywhere is closed on Black Friday. And
the only thing that makes it worth being here is they have this view out here of Lake Travis. So there's a restaurant and a brewery that have a ton of decks, multiple level decks.
And we were going to wait till the sunset. We were going to wait till the sunset but it's what, 3:30, and it's still really cloudy out.
Gloomy day.
And gloomy, and it's actually like kind of cold for Texas. So we're like, well, I don't know how else to kill time because everything is closed. All the parks are pretty not. I don't even know we either couldn't find the parks or like.
They weren't actually parks.
They weren't actually parks. So we're like, I guess we're just gonna do this early at like 3:30 instead of 5:30. So we're gonna do the gender reveal. This is the envelope that I keep talking about that we've had for.
The infamous envelope.
Yeah. So I'm probably not gonna be like super emotional or anything. So like, don't get excited. I really don't think I'm gonna cry or anything because it's like our first kid, so I don't really care. But here we go. Ready? Like, so I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video or not. It's getting in the way. She said she wrote on it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She forgot.
We're not very good at being able to tell what's going on in the ultrasounds.
Don't let the wind blow it away. Any guesses? It's a boy. Here, show the.
Got a little baby boy.
Everyone guessed right.
Here, it's a boy.
Does it say what the photo is?
That's the penis.
That's the penis. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, what is that? Is that the whole body, or is that just a close-up of the penis?
Right.
Okay, well now we can start thinking of names and I guess clothes shopping instead of yellow and gray.
It's a boy.
Yeah, everyone was right. There was like a couple people that were like, everyone's saying boy, so I'm gonna do teen girl. I'm gonna do teen girl. They're wrong. So I got the chili bowl, and Josh got a burger and fries. And what beer did you get?
Porter.
Porter. Don't worry, I'm getting a Dr. Pepper. And there's the one lone boat out there. It's actually pretty cold out for a Texas day.
Someone's got a drone going.
Someone's got a drone going. I hope there wasn't any drones allowed.
Not by the dam.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, it's actually pretty late right now. It's actually not that late. I don't know why I said that. It's like, okay, it's 8:30, but after Josh and I got back from the dinner place that we went to also, by the way, it was called like Oasis Brewing or something like that. It was like in this Oasis little shopping mall. Long story short, this lake view or lakeway that we went to, I keep forgetting the name of it, this town that we went to, I was not impressed. Josh and I both were. That area, I don't know, it just wasn't. First off, it was probably way out of our price range. It was like kind of up in the mountains, viewing the lake. The houses were huge, like mansion-like. And so I think it was just like out of our price range for a starter home. Well, for our first home, I don't know, it just did not have, I guess, the vibe that we were looking for a house. I don't know, it just wasn't fitting for us, I guess is like the nicest way to put it. Maybe if we were retiring or something, but I don't know. We tried going to a bunch of parks and I don't know, it just, none of the parks were there that we were driving to. We were following the directions there, and then there's no park to be found, and there was no like dock that we could walk out and kind of explore the water on Travis Lake. I don't know, it was strange, but anyway, at least we figured it out. That was one of the reasons why we went there. We wanted to see if we would like that area to buy a house, and we got our answer. But yeah, we're having a boy, and after we like announced it and everything, we basically sat at the restaurant for like another hour and a half, and we were trying to figure out names. I feel like that's just kind of natural. Once you figure out the gender, you start thinking of names if you didn't have one picked out already. So we started doing that for a while. I think it's going to be really hard to figure out a name because Josh and I's, what we like in names is completely opposite. Josh likes very traditional names like Bob, Jen, Kevin, like very traditional names, and I like a little bit more fun, unique-ish names, I guess. So I don't know, we're just having a hard time landing on one that we both like. It's honestly probably gonna take a while to come up with the name, but we got back around like maybe 5-6 o'clock, and Josh pretty much, we're just like laying in bed right now. We were weirdly exhausted after this little day trip, which it was not like strenuous at all. Like we were just kind of driving around for the most part, but we were exhausted. Yeah, we're just like laying in bed right now. Josh, I think, is asleep, and I just started up a movie while looking at Black Friday deals. Not that I'm gonna get anything because I pretty much got all my shopping done earlier in the week, but perusing, I guess, seeing what's out there. Some of these deals I'd be willing to bet that some of these Black Friday deals are gonna go further out into like December. So that's why I'm kind of perusing, because I'm betting that they're gonna go a lot longer than like a one-day event. But yeah, I wanted to quickly mention, Josh didn't think it was worth mentioning, but might as well put it in this vlog so it's not completely boring. I know that Josh and I did not have like a super exciting, like crying my eyes out gender reveal. It's because, I don't know, I didn't picture that happening. And Josh is pretty, like I mentioned in the blog post, if you read it, he's a pretty stoic guy, so he doesn't get like super emotional about this stuff. Like he didn't even really cry when I told him that I'm pregnant, but like that's just how he is. It's nothing bad. I think it's because it's our first kid, so I was very like, I don't care if it's a boy or a girl, like we're just happy, you know what I mean, and excited and all that. So yeah, I really didn't expect to be like bawling my eyes out emotional, like, oh my gosh, we're having a boy, or I was just like happy about it. Excited to start adding stuff to the baby registry now and to start thinking about names, because I know both those things are going to take a while. Yeah, the original plan was we were going to do the gender reveal in January in Wisconsin with our families, have a baby shower, and then do like the gender reveal, like make it a whole thing. But what happened is kind of how I envisioned the baby shower going, is I really wanted it to be on the water in Wisconsin, like a really nice day out, all of our family and friends there, like a big deck, everyone can be outside playing yard games and, you know, maybe cooking out, and people can go swim in the water if they want to. I don't know, that's just how I envisioned it, like very like cozy and like intimate. I don't know, just like very family friendly and everything, just like outside on a nice day. But if you don't know, Wisconsin in January is snow. It's horrible weather. It's super cold. There's snow on the ground still. Basically what we are worried about is that, you know, you wouldn't be able to go outside at all. And a lot of the Airbnbs, because we're looking at doing an Airbnb for a weekend, because we're just inviting enough people that we would need like a bigger space. So we're trying to find an Airbnb, and that way Josh and I, once everyone's gone after the baby shower, like we can have the Airbnb to ourselves and everything. And also having it in January, we wouldn't be able to be outside at all, which means everyone would have to be inside, which means no like yard games or anything like that. So it was kind of a bummer and a lot of hula hoops that I need to think through. I was just like talking to people. I talked to my friends Allison and Rachel. I basically gave them full reins in planning this baby shower. Allison has hosted a few different baby showers, like planned them for people, so she knows what she's doing. And I'm obviously not there, and she is in Wisconsin, so she can just like plan this a lot better. Basically, after talking to people and talking with Josh, we're like, what if we have the baby shower after the baby is born? That was Allison's idea. I thought that was weird. I didn't know that was a thing, but she said it's actually really common for people to have baby showers after the baby's born. And I was like, at first I wasn't really sure on it because I never had that in mind, because I always thought it was weird. But after talking about it with Josh for this past month in November, I'm like, I feel like it just solves all the problems. We could have the baby shower in the summer when the weather's nice and we don't have to worry about bad roads or, you know, a snowstorm, because we're going to be traveling too. Like, it plays into us also. And the weather will be nicer. We can have it at an Airbnb that's by the water, where if people want to go like swimming or just have a big yard so we can do yard games and be outside, it just solved all the problems. But the caveat to that is, yes, the baby will be born, so there wouldn't be like a fun gender reveal with everyone, but on the flip side, everyone could see the baby. So it kind of like solves all the problems. But the only problem is that like there wasn't going to be like a fun video, picture perfect like shot of us like revealing the gender. That's why Josh and I basically, we didn't know what to do for this gender reveal, because we would have done it at that cabin a couple of weeks ago. That would have been perfect, like the perfect setting, exactly how, just so peaceful. Like, because Raw Beauty Christy, her and her husband did it in the woods, and it was cute and like romantic, and it was just her and her husband, and they didn't do anything lavish or anything. So I was telling Josh, since we're moving the baby shower to after the baby's born, sometime in May or June, maybe we should like do it like something like cute, just like you and I, but we don't live by a wilderness in our backyard, you know what I mean? Like Raw Beauty Christy and her husband, they have the woods in their backyard, and it was too early to know the gender 2 weeks ago when we were at that cabin. So we're like, that's why today we just like made the best of it, which I think ended up, I really liked that restaurant we were at, like view wise. It was so pretty, just like overlooking Travis Lake. And because the weather wasn't that great, like it was kind of cold out for Texas, it ended up there wasn't a lot of people there, so it ended up working out really nice in our favor, because we were able to get like our own little spot of the restaurant, just Josh and I, and we were able to film it and everything. But yeah, the original plan was to do it in January, but the weather sucks in Wisconsin in January, so I think it'll be better. I told some family about this already, that we're gonna do the baby shower in May or June, so after the baby's born, and they all seem to really like that idea. And also, we can actually find an Airbnb that is big enough with a big yard, because a big problem was before, when we were going to have it in January, we couldn't find an Airbnb that was big enough to hold the amount of people, because we were all going to have to be inside, because there's going to be snow on the ground. So at that moment, we were even considering like event spaces at that point. But I really want like a cozy feeling, intimate feeling baby shower. I feel like an event space feels too like wedding like just having it at an event space at a brewery. I don't know, I feel like you don't get that family, I don't know, that like comfy family gathering feeling if you have it at an event space. So I'm really excited. I think this solves all the problems. Figured I'd share that. Josh didn't think it was worth mentioning in the video, but he's asleep right now, so I'm gonna mention it real quick. Yeah, I don't know if this will be the end of the vlog or not, or like I said, I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, because I know we didn't have like some big bawling my eyes out like reveal. I didn't think I would, and I didn't. And same with Josh, he didn't cry or anything. But if I do end up posting this, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it wasn't the best vlog, but hey, it's a good memory for Josh and I to look back on, revealing our kids' first gender reveal. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.